So you haven't heard yet. Um, I know I made a video on this, but I think I'm gonna make a quick update. And this update is really more about Jazz or King Cobra. So apparently, King Cobra and Jessica supposedly got back together. And I think it's really been proven. So me saying supposing made no sense. But to extend this video just a little longer, just as planned. But I think also to me is the fact that he kind of took her back, kind of shocking. Because I know in my video I said like I doubt they were back together, but I guess it was proven that, or again, not that it's proven, it literally was proven that they were back together. And now, if you haven't heard, Jessica is trying to get back to Casper, where Joss live. Totally not to see Cobra, and Cobra I know made a video I think a day ago saying that him and Jessica are done. They're not getting back together, which it's hard to believe that he says that. You know what I mean. So to me, it's just so stupid. Like, come on, man. Like you should be old enough to know that a toxic girl is toxic for you. And I don't want to really rag hard on him because I do feel sympathy for him. But I also do know that like this girl is toxic for you, man. And I think the overall of this video, though it's a bit of an update on that, I also like to make a bit of a prediction. And I'm not the only one who made the prediction. I think Smokey made a prediction and Kiwi Tape. So which I recommend go watch. They're great people. But my prediction is, and I think it came from Kiwi Tape saying that what's gonna happen next is this big arc between him and Jessica, right? Jessica has all this information about him, right? Has all the dirt on him, which I think it is, which is true also, but also Joss has probably more dirt on her as well. And I know that the allegation, or again, not the allegation. I don't know what's wrong with me right now making this video, but Joss hit Jessica. At the same time, I'm like, okay, that's not acceptable. But I think a lot of people are kind of like letting it slide, and I can see why. Because Jessica is probably starting it. She is everything that John shouldn't be around. I know Kiwi says that like, and I think there's also a bit of a response to that. I know Kiwi said that they're both made for each other. I'm like I don't think so. I think not at all. I guess they're both weird. I guess they're that old that they have a lot in common. But in my head, I'm like, I don't think they're really meant for each other because Joss is somebody that is. I think it's because of his autism. He can't deal with somebody who is very emotional like Jessica. I don't see. That's why I think the relationship could not work out. Jessica is somebody who is highly emotional, highly sensitive, who's always on the verge of not even that she's on the verge of an outburst. She is constantly, yelling, right? She is constantly just in a swing, in a mood. And for someone like Josh who is, emotionally he's autistic, and if you ever deal with autistic people, they like stability. They like, you know, continue. They not that they don't, not that they like stagnation. Is that they just like things to be the same. They don't want things to change unless they have to. And John is self aware compared to most lolcow, where I think he's willing to accept change. He's willing to change himself. But for someone like Jessica, it's not worth it. And I think I will do a video on why would he go for a girl? Why would they get back together? Stuff like that. I'll do a separate video on that because I think that's more interesting than this. And I think I have a lot to say about that. It would probably be a longer video, but I'm trying to make this short. But I do see that, like, as Kiwi say, they're meant for each other. No, they're not. I don't believe him. I don't. Well, not that I don't believe Kiwi. I disagree with Kiwi opinion. I also think for Jaws, him going with Jessica was a mistake on a lot of ground. He's an autistic person. He needs somebody that is on his level, or somebody that is calm and collective and is always in control, right? John does not need a girl like that. And if they are back together, which I think they're not, then good on him. But as Kiwi said, there's maybe a beginning of a new arc, and it's true. At the same time, I do fear for the worst for him because I feel like she's gonna make so many allegations against him that are not true that it's gonna probably hurt him. And I think when we cover these stuff, and again, I'm not trying to like I'm not trying to dog on Kiwi or try to be here because again, I like his stuff. I love his stuff. Um, but I'm saying that like we gotta be careful because given the type of girl Jessica is, and I know people are not gonna believe her, but that's only people within these kind of communities are not gonna believe her. But people outside are different, and that's the real thing that people have to worry about. And I think the overall video is just me worrying about Jaws, and I think in his own right, he has to right now cut the shit and just focus on dealing with Jessica because this could end in a disaster. But that's all I really have to say. I'm not one to really make long videos unless I feel like there's a topic I want to go into more or a subject. But I do hope for Josh for the best. Um, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see how this is going to fall in this new arc. But till then, have a good one, everybody.